Good morning. Welcome to my chair yoga SilverSneakers Flex class. Let's get started. And mass, purely optional. I'm going to let that happen. That's what seems to be going on in church these days, so I'm going to make that an option too. Sit on back against the back of the seat. Settle on in. I'm going to remind you of some of the benefits of meditation. I have this new watch that reminds me every now and then that I need to have some mindfulness time and meditation time. So, okay, I'll do that right now. So, just to share a few of the benefits, sit on back, settle in, take a nice deep breath in, and exhale. Reduce stress. Control anxiety. Promotes good emotional health. Enhances your own self-awareness. Helps you lengthen your attention span. It's like cardio and strength training for your brain. May reduce age-related memory loss. Improves attention and the clarity of thinking. Helps you generate kindness. Improve sleep. Decrease your blood pressure. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Take the deepest breath you've taken and push on out to the edge of the seat. That deep breath feels good this morning, doesn't it? All right. So coming into just seated mountain pose, sit bones right underneath you. You may want to rock forward and back on your pelvis. And then find the very tip where your spine is as tall and you are sitting as tall as you possibly can. You good there, Sue? Yeah. Okay. Let the shoulders release downward away from your ears. Broaden your collarbone. Go ahead and close your eyes as I give you these ideas, suggestions. I'm going to place my hands on my thighs just a little bit to remind my feet to stay grounded. Be aware of your big toe and all the rest of the toes. And your shoes are on the feet. And then grounding through the heel. As you breathe, right now, breathe into the heart center, the side body, and the back body. So all around the rib cage. And then just let the arms fall gently down towards the earth. Yeah. And then let's pull the shoulders up and then press them back down. Notice the rib cage is going to pop up. You're going to take that nice big inhale. And down. Think of breathing into the bottom of the rib cage at this point. Always in through the nose and out through the nose. As long as you're comfortable with that. Now my hands are back on the thigh muscles. Now I want you to breathe into the thoracic vertebrae in the back, so between the shoulder blades. Really feel that back broaden. And then right into the heart space. And one more. All right, eyes open if they're closed. Let's take the arms together. So press the heel of the hand gently together. Maybe the elbows won't reach, that's okay. And then we're going to open the arms. Press the elbows back on an inhale. And then exhale. Spend time, squeeze the heel of the hand together, the fingertips, maybe a little tuck in your chin. And then open, open, open. Strengthening the back. There's that great stretch across the back. And here's the work. Again. And one more. All right, let's take that right hand to the back of the neck right there. Just going to circle that arm around. And again. All right, coming right back. Lined up at the shoulder. And then I want you to lift that elbow a little bit higher. We get into another part of the shoulder. And then let it drop down. It's going to turn towards the knee. I don't want you to crunch over. I just want you to drop the elbow towards the knee. And then again, it comes up high. And just twist. Turn it towards the knee. You don't need to crunch over. Just lift. And again. One more time. We're going to go on shoulder today. All right, let's go to the other side. Same thing. So just gently, fingertips maybe on the back, maybe on the shoulder. So just move that shoulder. Welcome in a little more heat. All right, and then take that arm parallel. Hands behind the neck or the head, whatever works. And then I want you to lift it up a little higher. Get into another part of the shoulder. And then turn the knee, that's an elbow, towards the knee. And then again. Again. Two more times. Use your breath. Here's the inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. One more time. This should feel pretty good. And exhale. All right, let's take both arms back once again. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Outside edge of the hand. I'm going to stand up just to show you. And then I'm going to push forward and tuck the chin. So I'm going to inhale as I come back. And exhale. Outside edge. Press forward. Tuck the chin. Two more times. And again. I don't know if you could hear this CD or this music going. And all the way up. All right. From here, we reach up. And pull down, elbows come down to the hips. And again, we reach. Now arms in front of the face, just fine. This is the airport scanner move. And down. One more time. And down. Or let them rest all the way down. Yeah, we'll let them rest. All right, in fact, let's just do this. Let's just take a little bit of bird-like stuff. Let's let them kind of flop. Nice. All right, and then to the front, same thing. Deep breath in. And forward fold. A little tuck in the chin here. And then inhale, we take this halfway rise. A little flex in the low back, mid-back now. And rise all the way up. Bring that leg up with you. Deep breath in, sitting nice and tall. And then exhale, I'm going to press that foot forward. Inhale, sit very tall. Exhale, press it forward. And again, inhale, lengthen the spine just a little bit when you bring that knee in. A little taller. One more time, a little taller and out. All right, bring it back in and let's just circle around. Ring hips. Try to sit on the tip of the sit bones. We want to roll back all the way onto the fleshy part. Let's try to stay up on the tip of the sit bones. Really use the muscles of this arm to do this. One more time. Okay, and down she goes to the side. I'm going to use my hand and hold it there. Again, come up to the tip of the sit bones and just turn the chin over that left shoulder. And then trace your collarbone, looking back over the right shoulder, and we walk it back in. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Forward fold, a little tuck in the chin, and then inhale, halfway rise. Heart comes forward, you flex that back there. Reach. Nice. All the way up, and arms come down, that leg comes in. Okay, so tip of the sit bones. Sit even taller, like you're trying to see over something. And then try to hold that there as you press forward. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Pull it out by the shoulder if that feels better to you. All right. And 1 more time. Okay. It comes in. We hold it. And now we're going to circle. Hold those core muscles. Fire them on to hold you still here. Nice. All right. And then out to the side. Now, where that knee is over the ankle, you're going to hold it there with the hand. And then look over the right shoulder, a little stretch in the neck. Drop the chin, trace your collarbone, come up looking over the left shoulder. All right, and then walk that foot back in, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Right, let's take a little neck work here. Let this left shoulder drop. Drop the chin towards the chest, and then tuck the chin in and slide it right back up. All right, and then the other way, over. Let this right shoulder drop, even more. Drop the chin to your chest. Tuck it in and slide right back up. And now just take the gaze up here a little bit, and we're going to take this watching a tennis match. So you're going over to one shoulder, and you're going over to the other shoulder. And again. And again. Oh, there's those Rice Krispies. And back to the front. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. A little tuck in your chin, and then halfway rise. Reach into chair pose. Hold this here for a moment. Yeah, come into powerful pose. Turn the palms out. One hand on the thigh, if you need it, that's fine. Reach back into our airplane pose. We're going to circle sweep the arms and stand up. So if you need to get the feet under you, you need to get out to the end, take a deep breath. Here we go. Circle sweep when we rise up. Beautiful, everyone. Grab hold of this big beach ball over to one side. So that stretch comes in towards the hip now. And then to the other side. All right. Comes right down in front. I'm going to sink into my knees and all the way back up. So let's pull this energy back down in and then rise. Let's take it all the way up this time. And then pull it right back in. Sink into my knees a little bit. Okay. We don't need to hinge at the hip. Just a little bend in the knees. And one more time. And all the way down. Come into standing mountain pose, heels underneath the sit bones. Press the toes into your shoes or the earth right there. Little micro bend when you draw that tailbone down underneath you. Beautiful. Broaden the collarbones. You want to try and close your eyes for a minute? That's fine. If you need your eyes for balance, go ahead and keep them open. That's okay. Take that deep breath in all the way around your rib cage. Deep breath, arms up. Press the heel of the hand together. Get a little firmness in the chest there. And we're going to forward fold. We'll take this halfway rise. Look a wee bit in front, and then circle sweep all the way up. And circle back down. All right, can't tell you how many deep breaths I took over the weekend, huh? It sure makes you feel good. All right, let's move around to the back of the chair. Grab a drink of water, of course. We're going to continue a little shoulder work. Okay, before we step back into downward facing dog, what I want you to do is take the right foot forward and the left foot back. It's just like a small walk, so it's not a big one, all right? And ground the toes. I want you to press the toes into your shoes or the toes into the earth, whatever you have. Hips are facing straight ahead, feet are facing straight ahead, nice and tall. Okay, so we're going to start with just one arm here. I'm just going to take the thumb to the ceiling. And as you push that big toe in towards the earth, we're going to rotate. And I ask you to do that so that the hips don't move. Okay, so I want the hips to stay to the front. Rolling out, come right back in. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, feel that shoulder blade wrap around your spine as you do that, okay? Deep breath, exhale, feel it wrap around your shoulder blade and back in. You're also going to feel the core muscles work. One more time. And we're going to hold it here this time. Pull that shoulder blade in and down. It's going to point down towards the tailbone. And should you find balance, maybe release the other hand forward. Breathing deep. All right, let's windmill that arm back to the front. And let's take our first downward facing dog. Stepping back. Imagine somebody's trying to pull your hips back. Hollow your belly. Soften your knees. Soften the elbows if you need to. Take that nice deep breath into the back ribs. Gaze over the chair. We step in on the left foot. Same little walking step. In fact, these, well, of course, if you're on the diagonal, it's different. But these two little blocks here are just perfect distance for feet. Okay, push down on the big toes, and that's going to help hold your hips to the front. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Keep both hips facing the front as you press that big toe. Wrap that shoulder blade around your spine, and then come on back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Try not to move the shoulders, or not to move the hips, and back. Exhale. And back. One more time. We're going to hold this out here. And hold. You have hold of the chair if you need it. Should you find balance, release that right hand over your chair, and you're looking to the left. Legs are working. All right, windmill that arm back to front, coming all the way down into downward facing dog once again. All right, now in this position, you've got your weight on your hands here. What I want you to do is lighten up on the hands and let the weight come into your legs, your feet. Pull the belly in, breathe deep. You've lightened up on your hands there. Bring the hands back to the thigh muscles. Soften the knees more. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Deep breath in and down. All right, step into the chair. We'll take arms first and then we'll get to the next part. You know, we come into warrior one, our arms come up. Now what I want you to do is turn the palms out and lift the heart. And then come right back up. This time we'll take the heel of the hand together. And then open the arms, lifting the heart. And back. So I say lift the heart so just the chin doesn't go up. The heart has to lift here and back. All right, we're going to step back into warrior one. Toe ball heel on the right foot back. And just hang here for a minute and enjoy that stretch in your calf muscle. Straightening that back leg. That front knee is over the ankle. That should feel really good. Enjoy that. We need to get you forward here, Ellen. Hang on. Can I move you? No, you can't move. Can I move you up here a little bit? And I'm going to move you up here too. Okay, there we go. Maybe you can move up a little bit more. Thank you. All right, now you've had a nice calf stretch, right? Okay, so we're going to take the same thing. Warrior one, rise up. Beautiful. Breathing deep. Find that balance. You need that chair. No worries. Go ahead and use it. Now, rolling the shoulder blades back, and they're going to point down towards your tailbone. Let the heart lift. Proud warrior. Exhale. Reach. Deep breath in. Reach. Come back. Really feel the back muscles working here. One arm and two arms. From here, now. Grab hold of that beach ball and hinge forward. Yeah, beautiful. Let's take both hands on the chair. You know what I'm asking you to do? I'm asking you to move the chair just a little bit to the left, okay? Or you can walk over to the right, doesn't matter to me. But you're in this airplane pose. Now with one hand on the chair, I'm gonna slide this hand into my back pocket and I'm gonna begin to lower just a little bit more. Let's not let the head fall below the heart, but lowering a little bit more. You're gonna load up that front leg a little bit more, but keep that back heel in the ground. Look down towards the toes, so a little tuck in the chin. Comes into humble warrior. And then we're gonna circle sweep that back arm, step both feet together. I still have hold of the chair. Reach to the ceiling. Release. All right, let's go the other side. So we need to have a nice long calf stretch on this side, like we did on the other side, for my benefit. So press that heel into the ground, and really work at straightening that leg in the back. So press through that heel, but also lift the back of the knee there, skyward. Front knee over the ankle. Should be feeling a really nice stretch then. Here's warrior one, head over heart over pelvis here. And what I'm going to do is I come forward with my heart and lift the chin. Inhale. And exhale. Settle on back in. Head over heart over pelvis. Again, that heart lifts. Comes forward just a bit. And release. This should feel really good. Again, as you stretch the chest, draw those shoulder blades down towards your tailbone. And here. One more time. Here. Heart comes forward. Now, hinging at the hip. Lovely. So now I'm going to move my chair a little bit to the left, to the right, and I'm going to use my right hand on the chair. And then with this left hand, I'm going to slide it into my back pocket. I'm going to hinge a little bit deeper, and you're going to load up that front leg, a little tuck in the chin, so you can look at the back, at the toes, maybe even see the back toes. but do keep the head above the heart here. All right, then we're going to circle sweep, step that back foot in. That leg does an awful lot of work there in the front. Deep breath, and stepping back so you don't hit your face. Forward fold. Halfway rise, and circle sweep. All right, beautiful. Let's come into downward facing dog. Step on back. And then this time, let's press down on the hands. Earlier, I asked you to load up the legs. This time, I want you to press down on the hands. Breathing deep. One more breath. All right, take the gaze over the chair. Let's step into the chair. Let's grab a drink of water. To come around to the right side of the chair. And I'm going to put my toes right there at the right side of the chair. And then my right toes are going to face the front of the room. Okay, so left toes face the chair. Right toes face the front of the room. And everybody's looking at me. There you go. Almost everybody was. All right, beautiful. So arms open. And what I want you to do is bend that front knee. Put that knee right over the ankle. You decide how far back you need to take that leg so you can get this knee over the ankle and get that back leg straight. And imagine you're going to stand here for a while. All right, beautiful. Breathing deep, warrior two. Now watch, head over heart over pelvis. You know where you're going to go, but let's not go there yet. So back up here, reaching up and just reaching and touch. Let's touch the legs. Touch the legs. Notice that the legs are going to firm up here. So I want you to squeeze those thigh muscles with your thigh bones. Should you need a chair, that's okay. Just use one motion here. All right, go ahead and keep that chair handy. And again. All right, leaving this up here for a moment as we prepare for what's going to come next. This is where we're going to grab that paintbrush. We're going to paint that wall and come into extended angle. Now, you can use the chair if you'd like, or use the leg, use the back of the chair, but extended angle. And then now, maybe we trace that collarbone looking towards the right arm. Breathing deep. Send some energy out that top hand. Splay your fingers out. Now, is your front leg really loaded up here a bit, huh? Breathing deep. One more breath. All right. Both hands are going to reach to the chair. You're going to lift that back heel. I'm going to put my left hand on the back of the chair and then rise up into high lunge. Don't let go of the chair. Keep it handy there. And you're looking to the right wall, left wall. Beautiful. Now, reach forward towards that wall. Put that hand back on the chair. Now, what I want you to do is just look to the back of the room. So you're going to look over the back of the chair, just turning the head. Belly in, breathing deep. Let's put both hands on the chair. I'm going to give you a choice here. You can bring that back foot in and come into tabletop, or I'm going to give you the choice to go back to plank position. But my shoulders are over my wrist here. I'm going to step back briefly, and then I'm going to walk my feet in just to tabletop and hold. Eyes up, heart forward. Exhale, round the spine. I say this because everything feels good to me. Everything hurts on me today from my body pump class I took on Saturday. So everything feels good to me. And again. One more time. All right, and release. Now, what I want you to do is you're going to take the hand right underneath your heart or your face there. You can take fists if that feels better, okay? You could take the hand, palms out, it's up to you, with the left hand. Then that right hand is gonna come out to the side to me, all right? I'm gonna press on that supporting hand and let that right arm reach skyward. Exhale, tuck it underneath and reach towards the back. Again, drive that left hand into the chair and let your gaze follow your hand there if you can, and tuck it back in. 2 more times. Feel that back work. Once again, getting that strong back and working the shoulders. And exhale. One more time. And exhale. All right, hands on the chair. I'm gonna step back just a wee bit to downward facing dog, but once again, don't let the head fall below the heart. I'm gonna put just a little tuck in my chin, soften the knees. All right, and then walking into the chair, step up, sit up, stand up tall. Let's go the other side. Nice, nice work. Okay, so the right toes line up with the legs of the chair. The left toes face the front of the room, or me, right? Arms out. Yeah, warrior two. You need that chair. Let's get you, Pat, look at my legs and look at your legs. There you go. There you go. There you go. Step that left leg out maybe a little bit more. Perfect. Lovely. And arms out. We're going to take the same thing. This part of the thoracic spine is where the most rotation we have is. So we're just going to come forward and back. Nothing moving. My front knee is bent. Back leg is straight. And I have firmed up my legs, right? So I'm pressing the feet into the ground, squeezing my thigh muscles with my thigh bones. If you were my thigh bones, you would get squeezed. And again. All right, so we come into reverse. Peaceful, sun warrior, reaching up, taking the gaze there. All right, grab hold of that paintbrush and paint that wall. Reach to it, come all the way down, use the chair, use the leg, and that left arm goes skyward. Now, elbow can be bent, can be on your hip, whatever feels good to you, but send some energy out those fingers wherever they are. Yeah. And now I'm going to trace my collarbone and look towards the arm if you can. A lot of breath. One more breath. All right, here we go. Both hands on the chair. Stay up there. Now I'm going to lift that back heel on the left foot. I'm going to use the back of the chair. I'm going to rise up. High lunge. Use your right hand on your chair. And you can take that right hand on the back of the chair bottom. There you go. So you can get up even higher. That's beautiful. Release. Other hand if you feel balanced and are ready for that today. Belly in. All right, let's come right back down. Both hands on, one on the chair, one on the back, one on the seat, one on the back. And then I just want you to turn and look towards the back wall. Notice if you use that right hand on the chair, give a little bit of pressure. That'll help that rotation happen a little bit. Twisted lunge. Beautiful. Breathe. All right, come back, hands on the chair. Now yogi's choice. Remember, you can bring that back foot into tabletop, or you could step out into plank position as long as you leave the shoulders over the wrists. Take a deep breath, looking over the chair, and then tiptoe back into the chair. 2, tabletop. Eyes up, heart forward. Exhale, tuck the tailbone underneath you. Again. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Beautiful, beautiful. One more time. Nice. All right. I don't know. Was that all we did? I think so. Thank you. Thank you. That was the back. That's the back thing. I knew somebody would remember that. Okay, so now what I want you to do, and yes, Paul, you're fine on the back of the chair. You're going to take that right hand, put it right underneath your heart, your face. You can take a fist. You can take splayed out, but that left arm goes out to the side. Fire on those abdominal muscles. Press that right hand into the chair and let that left hand reach skyward, and exhale, tuck it underneath you towards the back. Again, reaching high. Exhale. Keep going, because that exhale, you are mechanically going to squeeze that breath out using that rib cage right there. Deep breath in. Exhale. It's like you're wringing out a dish rag. And one more time. And down. All right, both hands on the chair. I'm going to walk my feet back to a little downward facing dog here. Tip the pelvis forward and soften your knees. Watch the head doesn't fall below the heart. Nobody gets dizzy, please. And then look towards the chair. Walk on in. All right. Take a deep breath in. Heel of the hand, fingertips together. We're going to forward fold all the way down. Halfway rise. Heart coming forward and circle sweep all the way out. Nice. Pull them down. Shake them out. All right. Let's grab a drink of water. Okay. A little more balance. So from mountain pose, heels right underneath the sit bones. Just sink into the knees here first. Keeping the shoulders on this imaginary wall behind you. So let the hips push back just a little bit. All right. Hands together at the heart. Nice. Nice. Let that right heel leave the earth. So I'm going to transfer the weight just a little bit. And then maybe the foot leaves the earth and it shoots all the way back. I'm going to catch the toe on the ground. Now, if you want to use that chair for balance, go ahead and do it. If you can keep the hands here, that's great. Flexing the foot is going to leave the toe, let the toe leave the ground. And now, front body's going to lift, the back body's going to ground, and we come into airplane pose. That back foot is flexed. I'm lifting from the heel. Squeeze that glute and feel the glute work. Front body lifting. Now from here into airplane pose. Use the chair anytime you need it. You can come into sapling pose with the foot on the ground or on the calf. One hand, two hands. Lose that sense of fear, follow your breath. All right. With intention, take that foot down, toe, ball, heel, and back to mountain pose. I'm going to shake that leg out. Okay. All right. So we go to the other side. It's like you're going to slide your back down this wall behind you. So slide on down, hands to the heart. What I'm doing is I'm just lowering your center of gravity because I think balance gets to be a little bit easier when you've done that. All right. And then let that heel leave the earth, belly in. And then maybe let that foot leave. You're going to shoot that back. Use the chair anytime. And just put the toe on the ground, okay? Here we go. We're going to let it leave the earth. And here comes our airplane pose. Again, think of this. This is different from Warrior One because this front body is going to lift and the back body is going to ground. Hinging as you find able. Come into tree pose, using the chair anytime. I'm not doing it. It doesn't mean you don't have to. You can't. Please do. Now, lose that sense of fear. All right, let the shoulders come down. Let the heart lift. Find your breath. All right, and with intention, toe ball heel, back to mountain pose. Think of that, huh? Lovely. All right, let's go back to downward facing dog. Any movement you need here, one leg, the other leg. All right, bring the hands back to the thigh muscles. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Okay, feet are in mountain pose right here. Hands, sit bones are right underneath. Heels are right underneath the sit bones. And hands to the heart. We're going to come into our chair pose. Sinking down. Sink the hips back. All right. Circle sweep all the way back up. I'm going to move the chair here. Same thing again. My hips are going to go back, 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 so I can still see my toes. And down. All right, we're going to take one more time, and then we're going to hold this. Coming down. All right. You can still see your toes, right? Drop that left shoulder, lift the right shoulder. Now, you can take that left hand on the right thigh. You could take that right hand into your back pocket. So a little bit of twisted chair pose. You could extend the arms if that feels good. But you're looking to the right wall. Now look back towards the earth. Bring the shoulders back. And we'll stand up nice and tall and give your legs a rest. All the way down again. Hips go back so you can still see your toes. All right. Drop the right shoulder. And you can take the right hand on the thigh. You could slide that left hand to your back pocket. You could extend it up, but continue to let that arm or shoulder drop. Then what I want you to look back to the knees. And has that left knee come back? And if it has, level it out. So keep both knees the same so the rotation is in that part of your thoracic vertebrae that is the most flexible. Breathing deep. Look back to the toes, reverse swan dive all the way back up. Heel to hand, fingertips together. And then I'm going to take this candlestick pose and I'm going to draw a line up the ceiling. Lengthen it as much as you're comfortable. And now we take this beautiful forward fold. Halfway rise. Come into airplane pose. So extend the hands behind you. First palms to the ground. And then palms to the ceiling. And then maybe palms to the outside wall. And see how the shoulders have rolled completely forward? All right, we're gonna roll them the other way. Palms to the ground, strengthening that back, and then simply stand up. Beautiful. All right, a little shake out. So you see what happens when people stand this way, that back just does this, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one more exercise for that. And in mountain pose, I guess I better move this out of the way. In mountain pose, once again, I'm gonna, with my fingers, I'm gonna draw this oval right here on my legs. And that's gonna rotate the shoulders. So I'm gonna bring the fingers up the front leg, side, and then down the back. And feel the shoulders roll around. Yeah. They come up, slide them back, and slide the fingers down towards the back of the knee. And again, and back. One more time. One more time. All right, and release, a little shake out. Grab yourself a drink of water. Back down. Sit. All right. Let's stay at the edge of the seat, if you will, please. So we'll get that one last twist in. And leg is my favorite. The heel right there on the knee. Be sure this foot is right underneath your knee. You know, we tend to want to do this, so work as best you can. Get it right underneath. Let's also keep this foot flexed because you know what? That's what's going to protect this knee. And then you can support it or you can draw it down. I'm going to grab hold of the outside edge. Once again, we're going to find the very tip of the sit bone. So let that low back press forward until you're on the tip of the sit bones. One more option if you'd like. Thank you, Laura. Take a little hinge forward if you'd like. Allow the heart to move forward. Feel that spine grow a wee bit more. Coming right back up, we're going to let this cross over. Hands at the heart. I want you to squeeze the heel of the hand together and then the fingers. I'm going to keep my elbows down here, but that encourages good strong bones when we're working, when we're pushing on them. Thumb at the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale. We take this little twist. Take another deep breath. You have a little more twist in you. Go ahead and take it or stay right there. But we're keeping that thumb right at the heart and then turning the gaze. Come on back to the front. Fold the hands over. Little stretch in the back there. And then let's take the other side up and over. All right? You can hold up. You can push down. Sit nice and tall. Let that low back press forward. Grow that spine. You want a little more, maybe a little slight hinge at the hip. Finding that link. Breathing deep. Cross that leg over. One more. Again, heel the hand together. So that foot's going to stay flexed right there. Dropping the elbows down, thumb at the heart. Take that deep breath. And we take this twist. And the breath. And twist. Slowly come on back to the front. Deep breath. We forward fold. And then roll the spine back up. All right, let's just sit here momentarily for a couple of breaths, filling the lungs, front, back, side to side, top to bottom. One more. And then wiggling your fingers and toes, hands together at your heart. Remembering a heart of peace shall give life to the whole body. Namaste. Namaste. All right, thank you all. We ended quickly.